Want to stop for a minute? Now that's hard to see, but on the back of that little girl with a ponytail is probably Becky, my sister, your aunt. Oh, hold it, stop. That's me with the dead squirrels. See how big I am? They had already turned me loose in the woods with a shotgun and a rifle. And I am mighty, mighty proud of that. I got dinner right there. And look at there, I killed birds and squirrels and fish. I had a busy day. We're going to have a mixed bag for dinner. That's Gary. He was the skinny one. He's now a drug addict. There's Tommy. He's a messenger. He cleaned up. There's Gary. He drowned. There's Janet. She weighs 300 pounds now. That's Becky. She's a senior vice president of marketing. There's Nana. Mom driving the tractor. All for show. See, she was a country girl. But she left home when she was 16. Guineas look kind of like a big gray speckledy chicken. And during the day, you'd turn the guineas out, and at night they'd go back in there and roost, and you'd close the door up so something didn't get them at night. But they didn't live in the chicken yard like the chickens basically were captive, that the guineas roamed and then come back at night and you'd lock them up. And I burned down the guinea house. Why would I remember that? I'm 56 years old, and this is probably 48 years ago. There, Becky and Billy, we got a little bigger. Oh my gosh. You see that turtle shell? I just threw it away last year. We used to spend a lot of time on the water. At least it seemed like it. A lot of good times on the water. To this day, Aaron, you put me near the water, I'm happiest. When Sarah and I went down there, we drove up that driveway. I showed her the house, and there was a guy coming out who owns it now. And I told him my grandparents used to live here, and he didn't seem too impressed by that and indicated that I wasn't welcome, so we turned around and left. I was hoping he'd invite me to get out and walk around, because I played all around that house when I was a little kid. You can follow that same highway up the road, and those are some of your relatives. They seldom left the farm. Seldom. Decades would go by, and they hadn't been out of the county or the state in decades. And I used to think maybe someday I'd move back down there, because as a kid, we moved around a lot. And so home became my mom and dad's place. We would go visit her parents and hunt and fish and cousins and aunts and uncles and relatives and family. And in a year or two we'd move again, but we always would go back and visit her family. So I don't think I'll ever move down there though, because I've been gone so long. Those people don't exist anymore. Things were always going to be better. They were always going to get on their feet, and they never did.